But there's 3 points that are so crucial to succeeding and allowing yourself to use your adversity to your advantage. The first one is acceptance. So many people immediately want to run away from adversity coming into their life, so much so where they won't even accept it. They pretend it's not there. They ignore it. You know what I mean? And so therefore you automatically run from it. And the second thing is, after you accept it, like, this is real, this is actually happening, I'm in this moment, this is not false, this is not a dream. Whether it's, you're going through a divorce, maybe you lost a loved one, maybe you got fired from your job, maybe you lost a job, or maybe you're just down in the dumps in life, maybe you're going through depression. Well, first you have to accept that for it to be real. Like, this is reality. Now you either run from it or you do something about it. But if you don't accept it, then you're never going to do anything about it. The second point is, once you accept it, you have to learn to embrace it, right? You have to learn to tackle it. Like, okay, it's here. This is real. So now I have to fight it. It's that fight or flight mode. So many people want to run. And it's like, nah, instead of running away from the light, go towards the light, right? Because you can create so much personal momentum from going towards the light, from punching the adversity. Like, I'm a fighter, right? If I get knocked down, obviously the old cliche saying is not, the fact that you get knocked down, it's how you respond. It's how you get back up. It's how you live to fight another day. So it's the embracing it. And then the ultimate, where I ultimately got in my life, and it's probably the epitome, but the third aspect is, once you can accept it and then you embrace it so you can do something about it, learn to welcome it. You have to have such a strong mindset. You have to have that subconscious in place that we've been talking about. But now I learned to accept adversity in my life because I know what lies on the other side of that adversity.
You're time tested and approved.
You're time tested and approved. But I know that that's only going to make me stronger. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to have emotions in the moment. It always sucks. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in the moment. But now it's like, okay, I'm not going to wallow in the moment. I'm not going to have the victim mindset, because I know it's like, okay, for my personal beliefs, why did God bring this adversity in my life? Why did I lose this person? Why did I lose this relationship? Why did I get fired from my job? Well, I'm not just going to, go in the corner and wet myself because of it. I'm going to take the lessons learned. It's like, okay, now I'm going to welcome it. Now that I welcome it, I accept it and I embrace it. Now that I welcome it, it's like, okay, what steps do I need to take? What do I need to learn from this? And then once that storm blows over, there's always a rainbow on the other side of every storm. Once that storm blows over, you strengthened your shield. You put so many more tools in your tool belt. You have so much more strength and mindset at your disposal that you wouldn't have if you didn't make the conscious decision to grow through that adversity.
Absolutely.
So if you get to that ultimate epitome of those 3 steps, you learn to accept, then you embrace, and then once you can welcome adversity in your life, bro, that is the biggest tool and advantage point that you can ever have in your life.
Absolutely.
But the first initial reaction for most people is to not even do any of those steps. It's to run. But if we can
run or stand still.
Yes. So that's why I say the valleys is actually the most important things that you can be in. Don't strive for the mountain peaks. Just allow the mountain peaks, allow the success and the results to come in your life. Allow that to be a byproduct. Don't strive for it. Allow it to enjoy it while it comes, but continue to put yourself in the valley so that you can grow.
And what's so funny is, and you won't understand this until you actually experience it, when you don't wallow in the valleys, but you push through, it builds so much momentum to actually move in the direction of the mountain. You get so much speed to go up through the mountain, because you're proving to yourself that you can and that you will, right? And you start to grow that self-confidence. You start to believe in yourself more and more. You're like, oh, dude, it doesn't matter what comes my way.
That right there,
I
man.
can actually follow through. I can rise through the ashes like a phoenix, right?
Exactly, man.